Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. And everybody has been waiting on this one. Number 1 against number 2. It's the LSU Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. And if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
On third down, here's Washington. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And I think that's really the key to this football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down in the gamble.
Bro, that shit's so fucking gay, nigga.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to
LB.
go on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but
what up, bro?
Coverage. There were other guys on that play.
Shit, that worked.
Could have had a chance. Just needs to settle down a little bit. Won't be throwing as many incompletions, and it just lets the coverage tell them where to go.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Chris. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it back in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Well, that down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Wants to throw again. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Shit. Niggas was going to that jail. They was coming to get niggas.
In some ways, guys, it feels as if
And Sosa ass booking all them niggas.
Built to this, a real chance to prove yourself in a battle between number 1 and number 2.
I think this is a game, guys, that's really going to define the path to the national championship. It's rare that you get this 1 versus 2 matchup at this time of the year. So you know here, David, the energy is just going to be off the charts.
Yeah, because we already know midway through the season now what these teams are. And they're great teams that are trying to get into the playoffs. So
Good job, 2K.
now, you're going to win against a top team for your resume.
This America, you way more dangerous.
Running the red zone. It's
You way more dangerous. I know.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys. He did it in a couple different ways on that first drive. Nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
That nigga said, yo, he said one of y'all niggas took my hoe. Hell nah.
fielded in the end zone.
Why?
He can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I would have bounced that bitch to the left, that was a touchdown, bro.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, it's Berry. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal. You call it. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it.
Like that is not the same shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, as time goes on and shit changes,
LSU
you know
quick
what
to the
I'm
line.
saying? That's what I'm saying. See, but
Run in the red zone, it's Berry. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that, you pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Washington.
That was some slow ass shit, bro.
Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the
you
stop.
don't gotta say you scared.
one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll ride him again. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Pass is broken up, incomplete. Let's check out this penalty marker. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted.
Your protection is...
So that'll cost him a down, second and long after the illegal forward pass.
You know what I'm saying? Your protection is up to you.
Snaps
you
it
don't
into
actually have to
shotgun.
be in danger.
He
Feel like
puts
you
a
can,
lot of
right, you can feel like you're in danger. But the defense, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't really thought that happened.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
The run inside. It's Henderson. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple in second and 8.
I can't explain this shit. You really just gotta be in my head. I ain't like that. I can't explain what I'm trying
Back
to
to
say.
throw, it's Levin.
They don't do like
to his right.
they don't do like this often.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
If always thinking, you said, girl, cause I just hope the nigga don't come back though. I just hope the nigga don't come back. You scaring the fuck out of me, fool. You scaring me, not you scaring me.
Get off the fucking field, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's good. I know what my pop. He just keep on saying. Like, hell no, I can't. Like, somebody can run. I'm scared. Somebody can run. But you been with me every time. Ain't nobody around your ass. When you keep saying that to me, I'm gonna think somebody to the right.
Like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games, set the tone. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics.
Yeah,
go
like,
for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Like, you want to say a girl, like, don't whip a girl. But she keeps saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, because I think this. Because I think this. You know, when you think, like, shit.
He got to make like
you like, you know, think, like, shit. Do I need to
that shit be dumb as fuck. Them niggas be really in tune to that shit.
But it look good, nigga. Sometimes,
that's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we talk about great third-down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll get the job done.
Well, I don't know, bro. I did.
And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Hits inside, it's Berry. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
I know.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Wish him.
You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
The Corey and Moore.
Catch him, a nice gain, gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of of this game.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses to win this game.
Especially when they visible, like other visitors, when I walk on this side,
Yeah. What is them boys? And Jay, you mean nigga? And Lonnie?
In the red area, it's Barry. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up.
Hold on. So we're trying to score that bitch real quick.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Running inside, it's Barry. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Marches ahead, going right back to the well, and this time he finds one and gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So the offense more than happy with the result of the play. Will decline the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bunch formation for these receivers. Set of downs going up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Your quarterback suck dick.
Oh, yeah. He's one of the fastest in the country.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Thank you, bro.
They're going to try that play again.
That right there.
I can't even say shit, so like that was a touchdown.
I mean, I don't got one. That's why I got training. You know what I'm saying? They train you up and shit. Like, if I do my own shit, they're like,
that nigga just trolling.
On 3rd down, here's Washington.
I wouldn't do a whole lot of shit.
They'll get the first down.
They got running backs like Derrick Henry on this bitch, man.
Yeah, bro. That really
Harlem Berry cold, nigga. Harlem Berry cold. I don't give no fuck. That's what Irv was doing last year, the niggas.
Yeah, but the old Miss nigga.
He don't even play football, bro. That nigga ain't never ran the ball. Pop his ass. Where should I go, Jay?
The sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Looking for a huge play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Levin. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Complete downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the number 8 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cougars on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Crosses to 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. Open space at the 25. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way.
He's going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they can.
And it's blocked. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds us back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Straight ahead, it's Croma. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage.
Join the YouTube, cuz.
Oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The fake wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Out wide left, it's Berry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. LSU right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Swings it out to the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Trying to run, it's Berry. Swapped immediately.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Croma. Makes the tackle. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Number 39, on to punch it away.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quick give. It's Barry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Levin. They're all over him. Out wide right, it's Green. There he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. From the gun, it's Henderson. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Throws for the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Tigers! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And back to the air on second down. Goes high to pull it in. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking for space. It's Chroma. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Second down, going to throw it. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Chroma. Plows through the defense. They were all over it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Second and long here. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Right side, it's Kane. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snapped on fourth down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Henderson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be second and 8. LSU quick to the line.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Gets it away off his back foot. He's got it on the outside. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented.
GG, man. Great game, Sosa.
Upset two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really.
He said these niggas ain't gonna play, bro.
They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is the
What you gonna tell them niggas in the locker room, Sosa?
team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've
A
got
lot of the scholarships get cut. Y'all 6-1, bro. That's just one fuck up.
College football. David Bowie, Jesse Palmer, Hollywood. I'm Reese David.
I need to go to my recruit.
Tell how you talk at the thing, like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been telling them time. I've been telling them time to do that. Swim with it. Do that 3 o'clock.
Damn, I do got 9 5-stars. How am I cheating, bro?
I'm going with 9 5-stars. Why are 2 of them quarterbacks?
Why are 2 of them quarterbacks?
No, I'm saying they are.
Oh, I know. I need them. Because I'm going to bring in a transfer.
My corner, I think. Where's my corner? Safety. Yeah. I need him.
He told me I need him. He told me I need him.
How my brother was.
Niggas take their offers away from niggas.
That nigga was tackle machine too. That bitch come down and get that tackle.
Take your offer away from this nigga.
He's coming to get that fucking tackle, bitch. Hauling ass is coming. Oh, God. He rarely missed.
I know he gonna be cold.
He was about 5'8", 5 miles away from that. That's all I want to have. That nigga was coming down and getting that bitch. I was mad as hell at the end of the game, nigga. He be telling that shit to me. I remember the first game my senior year, I had fucking 10 tackles, half a sack, 5 TD, and like 3 tackles for loss. That nigga was playing, shut up, nigga. I got 2 tackles for loss, pick shit, 10 tackles, nigga. You can do that. I'm crazy, man. How you think that? How do you do all that? What are you doing? You playing safety? I'm like, I don't know. What you saying? He's done now. We went to Duco game though. He got there. I remember them being Duco, so they weren't even playing the game. I was there watching this shit.
I just got these 5 stars and I ain't recruit none of it. Yeah.
Come in, they supposed to be like the best receiver in the conference or whatever. I mean, film his opponent. His only guy threw the ball like 17 times, and he only caught that 3 times.
Hey, KJ, who y'all got?
Southeastern.
Got 2. I got 2 partners that play.
I know one of them niggas, the old lineman with the what's it called?
Yeah, the albino nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew his ass was black. His facial structure gave black.
Yeah, that nigga, he mixed. But yeah. You played that nigga last year?
Yeah, he's straight.
That nigga, he just strong. He ain't really done.
Yeah, he's strong as fuck.
That nigga regular back squad, that nigga squatting 700.
Yeah, that nigga's tweaking.
Fucking benching down there 5.
What should I do to him?
Nigga, beat that nigga with finesse.
You said finesse his ass?
You can't speed the power of that nigga, but I say finesse. What they got you at the 3 or the
3 tick.
straight then?
I'm trying to get 2 sacks this first game. You got a lesson plan for me? Alright, that's a bit.
You taking grad classes, right, kid?
Yeah. You said what?
I'm still in school, nigga.
Oh, man, I'm done with that shit for right now.